Wearable sensors to monitor everything from step count to heart rate are nearly ubiquitous. But for scenarios such as measuring the onset of frailty in older adults, promptly diagnosing deadly diseases, testing the efficacy of new drugs, or tracking the performance of professional athletes, medical grade devices are needed. University of Arizona engineers have developed a type of wearable they call a biosymbiotic device which has several unprecedented benefits. Not only are the devices custom 3D printed and based on body scans of wearers, but they can operate continuously using a combination of wireless power transfer and compact energy storage. The team published its findings in the journal Science Advances. Current wearable sensors face various limitations. Smartwatches, for example, need to be charged, and they can only gather limited amounts of data due to their placement on the wrist. By using 3D scans of a wearer's body, which can be gathered via methods including MRIs, CT scans, and even carefully combined smartphone images, the research team can 3D print custom-fitted devices that wrap around various body parts. Think a virtually unnoticeable, lightweight, breathable mesh cuff designed specifically for your bicep, calf, or torso. The ability to specialize sensor placement allows researchers to measure physiological parameters they otherwise couldn't. Because these biosymbiotic devices are custom fitted to the wearer, they are also highly sensitive. The team tested the device's ability to monitor parameters including temperature and strain while a person jumped, walked on a treadmill, and used a rowing machine. In the rowing machine test, subjects wore multiple devices, tracking exercise intensity and the way muscles deformed with fine detail. The devices were accurate enough to detect body temperature changes induced by walking up a single flight of stairs. The Arizona researchers aren't the first to adopt wearables to track health and body function. However, current wearables do not have the ability to track metrics continuously or with enough precision to make medically meaningful conclusions. Some wearables used by researchers are patches that stick to the skin, but they come off when skin goes through its normal shedding process or sometimes when a subject sweats. Even highly sophisticated wearables used in clinical settings such as ECG monitors face these issues. Also, they aren't wireless, which severely limits mobility. Patients can't go about their normal daily routines if they are tethered to bulky external devices. The biosymbiotic device that the team has introduced uses no adhesive, and it receives its power from a wireless system with a range of several meters. The device also includes a small energy storage unit so that it will function even if the wearer goes out of the system's range, including out of the house. The team has been working with TechLaunch Arizona, the commercialization arm of the university, to protect the intellectual property and launch a startup to bring the technology to market.